you've all heard the news, and if you haven't, well, Oda's shitting on Kid again. Whenever that happens, I gotta make a fucking video on it, you know the fucking drill. So if you're unfamiliar with my little attachment to Kid, he was the subject of my first One Piece video ever, and is still the most popular video I've made on this channel since I stopped being a fucking moist critical dick sucker. So I have a little bit of a dilemma here. The downfall of one of my favorite characters in One Piece garnered me the most views and attention to my fucking channel. It's an awful thing, really. The pain and suffering I get is rewarded. You hate to see. But anyway, I'm back with more Kid content, and as you can probably guess, it's not looking too good for the Kid fan club nowadays. So SBS 107 dropped a few days ago, and some dickhead, okay, that's a little bit much. He's just asked a question. He asked Oda if Ben Beckman was the one who took off Kid's arm, which was pretty heavily insinuated at. It's a pretty decent question, I can't lie. But Oda answered it in the most slanderous, horrible, awful way that I could ever imagine. He responded with, and I quote, "Yeah, it seems like it. This is the pirate world where only the strong remain." Reading that, it made me want to fucking jump off the face of the earth. He's strong, okay? Now, obviously, he isn't bitch boy Shanks level, but he isn't weak by any means. I don't know what the fuck Oda has against Kid. It's criminal. He's just his punching bag. He takes his fucking anger out on him. Pick somebody else. Kid had the most humiliating loss out of him, Law, and I mean, maybe Luffy. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen to him. Law's loss to Blackbeard wasn't even that bad. He lost, but at least he got a few hits in here and there. In a lot of ways, Law and Kid are portrayed as mostly equal. I think that Kid has a bit more raw power and fucking, you know, strength, I guess. And I'm pretty sure he has Conqueror's Haki. He just doesn't really use that shit. And Law has a better Devil Fruit, and he's more fucking tactical and shit. So I'd say they're about equal, probably. They're very comparable. And he has fucking insane drive and ambition. And he's very similar to Luffy, just without the plot armor. And just like Luffy, Kid runs around trying to fight the strongest motherfuckers on Earth. He just doesn't give a fuck. And I love that about him. He's very, very similar to Roger, Luffy, and even fucking Ace. Actually, Ace did almost exactly what Kid was doing. Ace went to Wano pretty much as soon as he became a pirate to go fight Kaido, and that's where he met Yamato and shit. Ace wanted to go fight Whitebeard and ended up reluctantly joining his crew. Kid is the same fucking way that Ace was when he first set out to sea. He didn't want to listen to anybody and just wanted to go straight to the fucking top and fight all the top tier guys right away. They're the same person, except, I mean, well, Kid's a little bit evil. He had a higher bounty than Luffy at Sabaody, the guy who got a fucking buster call called on him in goddamn Enies lobby. Kid got that bounty for killing innocent people, which is kind of he's a little bit of an asshole, okay? I'll admit that, but he's a very likable asshole, at least in my opinion. Kid, in a theoretical sense, is my abusive boyfriend, okay? You know, I don't swing that way, but I mean, he kinda is. I'm pretty sure Oda is at least, you know, throwing some shit in there. He's attempting to mirror Luffy, Law, and Kid to Roger, Whitebeard, and Shiki. He's definitely doing that with Luffy, Ace, and Sabo, with Roger, Whitebeard, and Odin. But there might be something with the other shit. We don't really know enough about Shiki to really confirm this, but I'm pretty sure it's true. There's a lot of shit there with Kid and Shiki. Luffy and Roger both are good guys. They're basically fucking Jesus Christ in this story. Speaking of Jesus Christ, fucking Kuma is basically Jesus Christ in the most recent chapter. But they both want to be Pirate King, and they have the same mysterious dream that everybody creeps their pants over hearing for whatever reason. Law and Whitebeard don't have any real motivation for the One Piece, and that's about where the similarities end there. Ace is definitely a better comparison for Whitebeard. I mean, it's showed in episode 10-15 pretty much directly, but Law is most definitely closer to Whitebeard than Shiki. Kid and Shiki are both super mean and aggressive psychopaths. Shiki's the first dude to escape Impel Down. He went fucking to Marineford to lose to Garp and Sengoku 1v2. I mean, if Kid and Shiki have one thing in common, it's that they both take L's, but Shiki did bounce back decently well, I guess you could say, and he could still be alive locked up in Impel Down, who knows, just like Kid right now, I guess. I still do have hope for Kid. I think this will be his escaping Impel Down moment. Now, obviously, he isn't gonna come back and be in the fucking Pirate King race. The only motherfuckers that are in that shit are the Yonko, and that's it. Oda made that shit really clear, especially when fucking Buggy, of all people, admitted that he's trying to be Pirate King. which I think that shit just might happen, but I expect him to be alive and well somewhere, and play a decent role in the story, especially Elbath. He will probably be locked up somewhere in Elbath, if they went and retrieved his body from the fucking bottom of the ocean, that is, or somebody in Kid's crew saved him and went to shore and they all got locked up, something like that. And that would make him even more similar to Shiki because he's getting locked up like the delinquent that he is. But yeah, no, I just want to make a little short video for the week, updating my abusive relationship with my boyfriend, Eustace Captain Kid. I still love him. I don't know if he loves me. I don't think he does, if I'm being honest. Oda definitely doesn't. But yeah, you know, fuck you, Oda. I don't want to say fuck you. I kind of love you because, I mean, I talk about you all goddamn day and the shit that you make up. But, you know what? Goodbye.